Hello, JP here and welcome back to the channel. It's another one of these videos where I hop back to when I filmed something and never got around to finishing it, editing and putting it up, but it's one that I've always wanted to put up, and this is me in my AMG GTS going on a trip around Scotland. This tour was absolutely amazing. It was the end of last year. Weather was a little bit cold, a little bit damp in places and that, but great fun in very high performance supercars, I must say. Brilliant time was had. Now, hopefully the story comes together as I'm going through the video. It's been a while since I've filmed it all, but I'll do my best to put it together. If I need to jump in and do some extra bits, I shall do that. But otherwise, I hope you really enjoy. Hello, it is Wednesday, 11th October 23, and I'm on the Scottish ADC tour starting today. Today we head from Lake District across over to up by Aberdeen. A bit of travelling in between there, off some nice roads. So this is the pre-hotel, the meet and greet point. So I was here last night, under the trees, and the car's absolutely filthy before we even start, but it did rain on my way through. So we took a little route through the Lake District. Anyway, give you some updates as we go through.
In the slightly slower group, but after this conversation we'll just sort of divide into two groups.
So one of these where I jump in because I missed something. During every ADC tour they give out these absolutely amazing routes. Smaller tours don't have as bigger booklets. This is like a, I mean, it's a semi-hardback on that. It's definitely a heavier weight than the rest of the paper stock. And it just goes through and it details each day where you're going, the waypoints, what your stops are, the hotel details and everything. And it's an absolutely fabulous full picture memento booklet that you get with ADC. And they give these out just after the briefing, the safety briefing, which you've just seen. It's very windy. Now crossed the border into Scotland and we're heading up towards Aberdeen. We'll go past Edinburgh yet, and cars are all going well, and it's dried up. The first patch today it was very slippy and there was lots of mud from tractors and that on the roads, but now it's really, sun's out. The roads are now dry, well, a little bit of patches of damp, but it's helping the tyres stick to the road quite nicely. So we're making good progress. There we go, we stopped at Knockhill Racecourse to have lunch. We just had it in their cafe there, that was nice. Watched a couple of cars whiz round, so a little bit of a lunch break. Now I'm off with a couple of others to get fuel, and then we'll meet up with the rest of the group and carry on heading up. Quite sure exactly where, at the tea shed. There's some ski lifts there and some impressive scenery and some impressive mountains. So just had a coffee, camera guys are taking pictures, and we've just had an amazing run on that road over there. Anyway, go back in, it's freezing out here. arrived at tonight's hotel, which is looking quite magnificent. All the cars are in front of the hotel now. I think we got it exclusively, which will be good. And I'm looking forward to getting to the bar and having a beer now. So that's the end of day one. It's been great fun. Hello and welcome to the channel. Today is day 2 of the ADC NC500 tour. I think we've got about 200 miles to do today. Hotel was lovely, food last night was great, and good company as always. So I'm down, I'm all ready, just loading the car. I'm going to go and have some breakfast and then come out and clean the windscreen and things like that and get the car ready to go. That's our first stop now of the day. I don't know how many miles we've done so far, but it's all been small little twisties. Not brilliant driving roads, but we're about to get onto those. But you've got to go through those to get to the good ones. Anyway, we've got a bit of a view. So we're on top of a hill. Not quite sure where, but hey, it's good fun. Just had another stop. The weather is absolutely glorious in Scotland today. This is a little coffee place, Fab Coffee. We're in the middle of nowhere and then suddenly there's a coffee shop, and, which was great. So, nice car park as well. Hi, JP here, and it's day 3 of the ADC Tartan Challenge. I think they call it that. Anyway, we're going to head up around the NC500 and take in a lot of other Scotland. So, my car's just warming up. Everybody's here, we've had breakfast, everything's done, and we're all ready to go. One of the nice things we've got on this trip is they've got a group of professional photographers and a support vehicle. ADC are very good with attention to detail and things like that. This chap here, he puts the drone up every so often, the car's going past and that. And that's the support vehicle, the Defender. So it's a very well run and very well organised trip. Anyway, so we're heading up today, right up to John O'Groats from Inverness, and noisy lorry going past because we're on a hill. And I'm looking forward to that run. I'm going to stop off on the way because I've got a relation. One of my aunties actually lives on the route. So I'm going to pop in and have a coffee on the way and then catch up with the guys for lunch. Anyway, we'll keep you informed how it all goes. It's a bit chilly up here now. Got my bigger coat on. And some chaps there, all dressed and ready to go to the whatever they're off to. They've got some bottles of wine there, so they look like they're going to have a good day. It's Jerry. A little development yesterday during the trip. Unfortunately, one of the guys, Roger, had a puncture. So I waited with him for a bit while he found out what was happening as far as recovery, and then I went on and met the others. His car has been taken now back down to basically where we were yesterday, and he's had having a tyre shipped up for 9-10 o'clock this morning, and then he's going to follow us up and catch up with us. Hopefully see him about lunchtime. stop on the way. Just gives us a stretch of legs. Apparently that is Stack Ollie, but other than that I've got no idea where we are. But it's very picturesque, very lovely going along here. Narrow road on this one, but it is outstanding scenery, well worth travelling up. Hello, and a very blustery morning for the start of this next day on the ADC Tartan Classic. We have had a very windy night. We had a branch fall down between one of the cars, but luckily nothing was damaged, and cars are just being prepped and ready to go. We've got a fuel stop to start with, then we'll go over to John O'Groats, and then from there we are looking at heading back down towards Inverness and then onwards. So it's been great up here in the top of the Highlands, and we had a really good time. All the cars, as I say, are all just getting ready, and we'll be heading off very shortly. Lunch stop just outside Loch Ness, and a few of us already arrived here on that, but it's cold. Not as cold as it was further up north, but it's still cold. So I'm going to have myself, probably not going to eat much at lunchtime, because I've been eating so much mornings and evenings. I'm probably going to get myself a coffee now, and that'll be fine. But looking forward to the next stage. This is the end of the trip. It's the last day, and we've just finished lunch, and this is the rest of the group that is left over. And we have Mark here, who's going to say a few words for the video. Now,
oh, JP, I absolutely love you.
that so will be in it. Okay, it is now 12:30 on the final day of the agency tour. I'm here with Jerry. Okay. But most importantly, we have Craig. And Craig has been serving us, so we're able to carry on drinking. That's the most important thing when you're on tour. There we go. That was my trip with ADC to Scotland. I would say I would highly recommend it. It's up there on things I'd love to do again. If I get myself another supercar and I get better, well enough to do so, I shall do that. As many of you know, I'm undergoing some treatment at the moment for cancer, but I'm going to do a video about that and talk about it so I can explain to others, and others that basically go through what I've actually been through and get to that point. It can be a bit scary, it can be a bit worrying at times, but you know what? You know, there's support and help out there. But anyway, thanks a lot for watching this video, and hopefully I shall get another one out there similar to this very soon. But do look Mark and Mike up if you've got a supercar, and if you fancy going on the Scotland trip, get yourself booked on them. They book up very early on all their trips, and they are absolutely fabulous. So hopefully you'll get yourselves on there. Anyway, for this video, thanks for watching. Hopefully it came together okay, and I'll catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching. JP out. you.